Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. And John Swinney has had to admit that reality bites, and it bites hard. He's saying that Scotland will have to live within its means. It's going to have to draw its claws back in, basically make cuts to services. And a lot of people are thinking in Scotland, bloody hell, we can't have any more cuts to the services. We've barely got services as it is. But living within its means also means having to cut benefits, something that, again, the SNP are not very keen on. To counter this, he's come up with a really clever idea. He's saying, please, 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 in England, put your income tax rates up so that people will come to Scotland and stop leaving Scotland because the income tax rates are so high. This is the sign of desperation. High tax is what destroys economies. Low tax is what builds them. If John Swinney truly wants to build his tax base, perhaps he could consider lowering taxes in Scotland. But of course, that's too hard for their tiny little independent mangled minds to work out. They're sitting there boggling in their brains like that. Little boggly brain, ooh, right? Thinking, how does lowering taxes help? Well, it's because they're too thick to understand mainly, isn't it? But there they are. So they think if you put up the taxes in England, then people won't leave Scotland. No, they'll just leave the whole of Britain, you stupid man. And then everybody's worse off. The man is a moron. But you have to ask, though, what services is he prepared to cut? He says a cut to benefits and a cut to services is the only way they can manage their economy going forward. Perhaps if they weren't spending money sending Angus Robertson round the world on a regular basis, that would help. Perhaps if they weren't wanking away £500 million on a shitty ferry that's worse than the one it replaced, that would help. Perhaps if they weren't constantly spending money on foreign embassies that don't do any good at all, that would help. There you go. There's 3 cuts straight away that doesn't affect anyone and give you a lot more money to play with. No worries, John. You can have that one on me. As for going forward, perhaps you should consider or stop spending all that money helping millionaires. You know, free this, free that, free something else. Make everything costed. Say those who can afford to pay should. Those who can't, get help. You'd half your bills. Again, have that one on me. In fact, wouldn't it be easier, John, if I just came up and run Scotland for you, showed you how it was done? Let me know what you think. Thanks very much. Bye.